John Tyler, the 10th President of the United States, served from 1841 to 1845. His ascent to the presidency was remarkably unexpected, a consequence of the untimely death of William Henry Harrison only a month after his inauguration. Tyler, as vice president, was thrust into the nation's highest office, establishing the precedent of vice presidential succession that is still followed today. Prior to his unexpected presidency, Tyler had a distinguished career in Virginia politics. He served in the Virginia House of Delegates, as governor of Virginia, and as a United States senator. His political background reflected a complex mix of states' rights advocacy and moderate nationalism. While he initially supported Andrew Jackson, he broke with the Democratic Party over issues related to states' rights and the national bank, ultimately aligning himself with the Whig Party, albeit reluctantly. It was this, along with geographic considerations, that led to his selection as Harrison's running mate in the 1840 election, intended to broaden the Whig Party's appeal. Tyler's presidency was marked by significant accomplishments, but also intense political battles. First, he skillfully resolved the Caroline Affair, a diplomatic crisis with Great Britain stemming from the burning of an American ship by British forces during a Canadian rebellion. Second, the Webster-Ashburton Treaty, signed in 1842, settled several border disputes between the United States and Great Britain, particularly regarding the Maine-Canada boundary, easing tensions and fostering a period of relative peace. Third, he oversaw the annexation of Texas in 1845. While controversial due to its implications for the expansion of slavery, annexation was a long-held goal of Tyler's, and he successfully maneuvered it through Congress in the final days of his administration. Despite these achievements, Tyler's presidency was fraught with challenges. He faced constant opposition from within his own Whig Party. He clashed repeatedly with leading Whigs like Henry Clay over the role of the federal government in the economy, particularly regarding the re-establishment of a national bank. Tyler consistently vetoed Whig-sponsored bills aimed at creating a new national bank, believing them to be unconstitutional. This defiance led to his virtual expulsion from the Whig Party, earning him the label of His Excellency, and making him a president without a true political party affiliation. His cabinet, initially composed of Harrison's appointees, largely resigned in protest against Tyler's policies, further isolating him. Several significant world events unfolded during Tyler's time in office. The Opium War raged between Great Britain and China, 1839 to 1842, altering trade dynamics and further opening China to Western influence. The Second Anglo-Afghan War concluded, 1839 to 1842, marking a period of British involvement in Central Asia. Economic downturns and social unrest swept across Europe during this period, foreshadowing the revolutions of 1848. However, these events had limited immediate impact on the United States under Tyler's leadership, which was primarily focused on domestic issues like economic recovery and westward expansion. John Tyler's presidency ended on March 4, 1845, when James K. Polk was inaugurated. He retired to his Virginia plantation. Ranking Tyler's effectiveness as president is complex. On one hand, he successfully navigated diplomatic challenges, resolved border disputes, and achieved the annexation of Texas. On the other hand, his strained relationship with Congress, his alienation from his own party, and the consistent legislative gridlock significantly hampered his ability to advance a coherent policy agenda. He is typically viewed by historians as a below-average president. While his accomplishments are notable, the political chaos that characterized his administration, and the deep divisions he exposed within the nation, contribute to this assessment. He is often ranked in the bottom third of U.S. presidents.